New Africa Broadcasting Network.
Hello everyone, welcome to Talk with NABN, your community TV station. My name is Joy Adedeji. We're coming to you from Houston, Texas. As we all know, Houston, Texas is the home of Nigerians because it has the largest concentration of Nigerians in the United States. Nigerians are making big strides, especially in the healthcare system. Today we're with one of them, a Nigerian who's making big strides. He's been in this healthcare system for 17 years. He owns a school. He's been educating people, both Nigerians and non-Nigerians. He has been making big strides in the community. He's been well recognized. He's also known to be a philanthropist. He's a humanitarian. He's no other person than Dr. Sowemimo.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to our show.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So can you tell our viewers a little bit about yourself and your background?
Sure. First of all, I want to thank you for coming.
Thank you.
To showcase this kind of event, to educate more people about our business. Yes, I came here through Dr. Sowemimo brought me to America.
Oh, wow.
Don't forget him. Yes.
Wow.
God bless him.
Amen.
My brother was killed by the army, and I said, hey, Prof, I got to get out of here. I'm leaving. So Sowemimo secured my passport, my visa, pay my way to US.
Oh, wow.
Coming to US, he said you must go to school. I said, of course I'll go to school. I got admission to Texas Southern University. I have to learn the culture, and I finally married my wife from my school. Her name is Linda. From when I started working there, I finished school. Then my mind go to what I was going to do to help this country. Nigerians are very educated. We are very, very dedicated. We are very focused. And in the healthcare field, we are number one. So I said, let me go into medical. My wife is also in medical healthcare field. So I went to medical and I get my degree in healthcare education, for my master in education, also get my degree in physical health education. I got 2 masters and also get EDB and MD. So after I finished that, I said, wait a minute, then let me open the school. I taught for HID for many years, that is Houston Independent School, high school. I saw an HCC. I see what they are doing. I say, these people are very organized. Their main frame is not to depend on the government, but to depend on provider. Allied provider like nurses, phlebotomists, EKG, that will enhance patients in their own residency. More or less, our whole folks who are older people in their 80s and 70s, I will keep them at home so they can live longer and maintain their health with less cost.
Wow.
So the healthcare field become a big thing there. And Nigerians are very important in that, and they do a good job. Then I've been teaching many Nigerians, non-Nigerians for the past 17 years, and I was awarded by the Texas. Everything was done right. I'm so happy. Then I think about it. I said, this is good.
Wow.
So I'm happy to be here today. Yeah,
Thank you so much. I've heard that your school is one of the biggest in Houston area.
So in the beginning, one of the biggest in Houston, yeah.
Wow.
Now we have more CNA, nursing assistant, and then we have phlebotomists, we have EKG, we also have food therapy aid, food therapy tech, working in the hospital, working in nursing home.
Wow.
The reason why is that in Houston, there are many nursing homes. Healthcare field is a big deal. People getting sick, they even transfer from other states to come in here for the area of heart surgery, what kind of operational system, and they need a allied help, not just doctors. Doctors are overworked, but allied help, like someone taking your blood, could be phlebotomists, someone do your heart to be EKG, nurses to help you clean up, that's all. Not just everything to doctor. Doctors are overworked, of course, you know that. So people enroll. I'm approved by TWC, hosted by BBB, and when they have enrolled, then they go and finish school. My practices are very simple. They have a lot of them, sometimes 4 weeks, sometimes 8 weeks, sometimes
depending on the
2
program.
months. The program. The certification, they do the board exam, they pass. The good thing about it is that the system allows them that you must pass. If you don't pass, why are we here?
Exactly.
So we give them the techniques how to be able to succeed. And when they succeed, they bring their friend back. They bring their family back. So we keep on training them. That's how you make it. You have to serve people to expect to get reward. You don't just want to grab their money and go. You have to serve them. And here in Texas, we have regulations to follow that help people to enhance their knowledge, enhance their ability to move on. And so therefore other people from different races, Spanish people, Asian, everybody come to do education in medical field. And then my students are working all over the whole Houston area and also out of Houston area. They even come all the way down from Arlington to go to school to do CPR, ACLS, that kind of stuff to help them to grow in the right medical field. So that enormously, one I mean to give an award from Texas. I was given an award by the Legislature of this year as outstanding Texan. So, and I'm happy to say that because that made me feel better that I'm not a great situation where we can help. But guess what? I want to take it back home.
Amen to
take
that.
it back to Nigeria. That can help Nigeria to be open like this. But it's hard. When we get to that thing, I'll let you know.
So you said you would like to take this back home. Have you attempted to establish a similar program in Nigeria?
Yes. I'm lucky because my brother is a king in my hometown, Ogboniegba, Ogun State. And tried to open a school there. The only way I think my work out is the awareness of the people in Nigeria. That medical field does not have to be doctors and nurses alone. There are other areas they can help people. Like drawing their blood, or the maternity, that's okay. But where we can be able to have a comfortable environment, first of all, we have to have the environment. We don't have it. There's no light, there's no power, there's no water. The water is not even not clean enough. And then people's attitude is not sure of tomorrow, and the hygienic system is not there. They even have band-aid. They barely have first aid. We have to find a way how to make the supplies available, how to change their mind that medical is not the issue that make you have problems, but make you live longer. And we have to keep our whole people who are in their age, 60, 70, how to maintain them in their home or nursing home so they can be able to live a better life. We don't have the facility, we don't have the power. So we have to look at the core problem we have. The mind has to change, the awareness has to change, and people have to understand that they need this for the first generation. Not just getting a degree in history, geography, but the degree that will align to people's smart life, like health issue. The health issue is the number one issue in Nigeria.
That's true.
You have sick, you have to go to London. Why London? Why USA? Do in a country. So, but you don't have the machine, the equipment to maintain us. So it's a big project that we have to start from somewhere. And now, and then the worst of all is the authority involved. They will not give you a license. You fire, they want to give money. They are not transparent. Corruption has to stop. Which I'm really talking about that, VP about that. That corruption is, and I told them to their face, I ain't going to pay nothing. I want you to do the right thing for my people. They need services, do for them. Not for me, I don't want your money. Let us help them. No kickback, because when you help them, they help somebody else too. Then we keep on helping them, then everybody will be happy. We have to help each other, because money will come after we multiply ourselves in that number. So why not want to give you money and then you get, and the pattern again, when you give them the money, you will not fulfill it. They want more. That's not fair. In this country, you do that, you go to jail. A lot of things have to change. The rules of law have to change.
People have to be held accountable.
Correct. See, we have, I opened the school for this year. Every year they come to me to survey, and I must pass. If I don't pass, I'm out of here. I got my file for here, they come and see everything. I'm working on it. You have to be able to work. You have to be dedicated to stay on the job and keep the job alive. Not just say, go and go home and come back. So we have to be accounting for everything you do. So we don't have to. So all these obstacles are just like discouraging.
So how do you think we can solve? Because it looks like Nigeria, it just kind of is overwhelming. It's almost like the problems are endless.
Yeah,
how do we even start? Like, I know we have to start small to get big, but how do we start?
Number one, I've been here with you. I've been here for years. The only way to solve Nigerian problem is different setting. And when the people have to be aware of what's going on, what they need. They have to do a need assessment. We have to educate people about their awareness and what they have to be aware of. That is, we are entitled to good health. We are entitled to good road. We are entitled to power. We are entitled to anything that you need that will good health. And to do that, we all have to work together as a team and make it happen. Nobody is indispensable. You are just as good as I am.
That's right.
Look at the love of the country. That when we love this country, let's come together and work to see how we can get it done. We have to have the mindset change. Nigerians are not aware of what they are doing. They just, one day they need to sacrifice their time to be able to think of that. Then we start having logistics, how to start with healthcare, road, food, power, all kind of that will help us to sustain the life. Then we can think about generation in the school system. The school system has to change. The school system is not doing the right thing. They don't book work. I've got degree, PhD in history. Yes. No. Hands-on. Can you do it for me? Do it now. Do it now. We don't have hands-on training. We just read book and go. We have to be able to interpret what we learn in hands-on.
That's true.
Medical field is very important. It's hands-on. We have to treat as hands-on to train our nurses, to train our allied health, like phlebotomy, EKG, physical therapy, aid, ultrasound, all those things, to separate them, bring them up, to support the nurses, to support the doctors. Doctors are very busy. They're working hard. They're not sleeping, but they can't do it alone. These guys are overworked. But there's no allied head to support them. You want blood? Doctor, no. They're not there. If you draw blood, you want to clean this patient, I came up for you, do pedicure on him, take it. Therefore, that way they know they just come and do everything and go. Then they have more to help other people. We don't have that. Everything is more controlled by the top, and it's kind of hard to do anything happen. There's no improvement, there's no quality, there's no any productivity because everybody doesn't know what to do. It's confused, it's shamble. To create a good shambleness next 50 years, no. Now. We can do it now. If we start something now, within 10 years from now, we start getting the result. But we have to change. The change is very important in the school system and from the school, not from outside. Everything that happens in any country starts from the school system. The system has to improve.
Yes.
The school that changes mind, not people. Education changes mind through the school system, through the curriculum, through the way we think about life, how we think about people. We have to think that is the only way we can change. We have to look at it. It's my country, it's my conscience. I'm going to do my best to help this country so that my family, the family can be okay.
Benefit, yes.
That's the benefit for each other. That part is very important. Our heart has to change. That this Nigeria is Nigeria. We have to change that. People have to change to think that this country will love him. Let's serve this country. Let's serve. Not grab the money. Let's serve the country. Let's help the people to grow in the right way. In the next 50 years after we're gone, our kids are enjoying it. This country was not that way. They are not here today, but they are enjoying the whole thing here. Right. We can do it too. It's not hard to do. Sacrifice. Without thinking about the world. Just do it for the people. Let them enjoy it so they can grow better. That's one point. We are here for a short time in this world, but our children, our grandchildren are here. My grandkids now are kind of fear for their future because I don't see anything they won't live for. And it's very sad to have kids that don't know their future and they are with you and they will go on tomorrow. So all these things have to be honesty and transparency, and we have to stop corruption and help people with that regardless of what they have. And that is why it's very important that we have to start all hands on the table. Everybody is needed. Whether you are poor or rich, come on, help us do it right. This is our country. This way this country is built. So that's where you can get it. And I know in the next 10 years we start somewhere, we just start in a minute. So and I thank you all media to spread the word around that we need this educational system to help. Remember, education is the beginning of the change of mind.
Thank you so much. Very, very insightful. Very, very insightful interview. So, how do we call on our brothers and sisters in the diaspora? Because at the end of the day, so this is a communal effect where everybody has to put hands on deck. How can we appeal to our brothers and sisters who live in the diaspora who have gained so much knowledge like you have, and we need their help in Nigeria?
Yes. The diaspora want to go home, but the diaspora want to make sure when they go home, they are well fitting. And they're able to produce, not to go to be corrupted, but Nigerian publicity. You don't want to come there and enrich your corruption. You want to serve the country. Now, the only way we can collide with the people back there on the ground is to have an agenda for them. Agenda comes from what we have learned here, and we can transfer them to our own knowledge. The problem we are having now is, even though we have an agenda to land there, when we get to Nigeria, they say they cannot work. Why can I work? Because you have to pay money to get it to work. You see, the whole thing, in our opinion, is not the diaspora, it's inside Nigeria. The problem inside the core Nigerian educational system needs to change. When we change them inside, we can come here and add them to what they have. Because we are foreign to them now. I mean, I'm in diaspora. I've been here 40 years.
Exactly.
I don't know what's going on over there.
You know, Donna, NIBNT has done our own research.
Yeah.
And we know that you're a community leader here in Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
And we know that you have access to some of our leaders from Nigeria, like Obasanjo. I know you have access to Wole Soyinka, even though he's not a politician, but he's very influential. And Obasanjo has come here, and you probably have met him also. So why is it that even though we have access to some of these big political powers in Nigeria, changes are still not coming? Are they not listening to what the Nigerians are saying here, or are they just not implementing some of the ideas that we're bringing or you're bringing to the table?
Yes, that's a very good question, and I'm happy to ask that question. First of all, we have to remember this. The people that came to Houston, when they come here, we roasted them, we love them, we have meetings, we talk to them. Obasanjo came here twice after he was in prison. When he was in prison, we were fighting for him in D.C.
Oh, wow.
We were down in D.C. with his wife, the late Stella, fighting with Clinton to release Obasanjo, and Andrew Young, I was involved. When they released him, the first thing he came to Houston to thank me. This is good. Then I told him to become a president, do me one favor. Try to maintain Nigeria to make unity for all people. Number two, to make sure Nigerians are educated in the right way to serve the country purposely, and make sure that we are able to understand each other very well. So, after he left, become the president changed. Something about our people that came to this country. They will come, they will see us, we supported them. When they get to over there, they change their thinking. You can't do that. If you all love this country like I do, what change is to change what you think is right for your country, right for other countries. Doing the same thing. And I talked to him personally. He said, I will make a change. A matter of fact, I want to become a minister. I said, I want to become a minister if I see the change I want to see. That is understanding the education system very well. But it looks like the way Nigerian culture goes, they do things on their own culture. With their friends, who supported them in the party. Politics is very important, but those of us outside Nigeria want to serve you. So, our talking, the individual leaders can come and hear our voice, but when they get to that overseas, they change their mind. They're not fulfilling the obligation. It's very sad. So yes, I know Obasanjo very well. I've been with him and everybody, and the president came here. I met him briefly, and we talked, and he said he's working on some good way of corruption, which is good. He's doing the corruption episode, which is very good corruption. But still, the connection with Nigeria is, it seems that Nigerian life people that will be around them, that they can corrupt him. If I go to Nigeria, I'm not going to corrupt. I don't want money. Because we have the system where they can come here and see us and eat with us. Then when they get in there, the culture changes. With that, who are you? I don't know you anymore.
Yeah.
I went to see Obasanjo a couple of days. I couldn't see him about 3-4 hours. Because the protocol is there. Even though now I'm coming and say, come on, I know him. You can't do that. I make a point to see you. Let me see it in time. Then when you came in here, it comes to the other way. So this system is so accessible. People can come to you anytime, but when you go there, they have all these lines with no any kind of reason. So it's a culture problem. It's going to be hard. So the only way to do that, and I keep on saying to my men there, is if we have a senator or any of the governor from Houston, now diaspora, go home and become a doctor or become a governor or senator.
Make changes.
They will change. We're going to change it. We have to. If we have to go there from outside and change, we go change it because Nigeria deserve the best. We have been here for so long, our kids deserve the best. Because we are suffering, they are poor, they are powerless. There are many oppressions going on. And oppression starts from any corner, both inside and outside. Until we see the truth and freedom of press, we are not going nowhere. We're just in the same spot for the past 50 years. I honestly know for sure our kids need to know that we have to give them a better place for them to stay. We can't stay. I've been here I want to go home so bad, but I can't. I see what I saw. Hey, people don't care about nobody. There's no any future, there's no any food, there's no anything. So we try to hope that if the people come here and see how America look at, why did they go back there and change and just don't do the right thing for us? So it's a problem.
Thank you so much for that insightful response. So what is your message to the youth? How do we encourage them to partake in politics, to help in rebuilding our nation? Because at the end of the day, they are our future. Because our time is now, but they're still young. They're the ones who are going to be there in the future. So any messages?
Good question. Youth, hear me, God. I want to thank you all the youth for your aspiration, but make it more unified. The youth, remember this carefully. Nigeria will remain one. Whether you are Arewa, you are this, you are that, let's take into one country and let's work together as a umbrella to make sure we achieve Nigerian goal that will help all masses, not just me or you. The youth have to stop their temperances and agitating in the first way, peaceful way. Nothing achieved by force successfully, but mediation, diplomatic, we can get a lot talking. But we are human beings. We don't have to kill to get our word across. We don't have to kill anybody to get our word across. We need to get our word across by discussing it, making the conference meeting, paper researching, so we can communicate and have ideas that will be productive for our country. Ideas that will be transferred for the next generation. Because it's your generation, we're gone. We want to see you in the next 50 years that you are living a better life.
Amen.
Don't go through what we went through. That's our goal. We want you to be successful, want you to be successful to your family, and help Nigeria more and more. So the youth, I like the way you're agitating, I like your ideas, I like your forceful agreement, but make it more collective, more unified, for a purpose of Nigerian development, not to destroy, but to create for future of Nigeria. Division does problem. When we love each other, we see how we feel better. Then we see with my sister, with my brother, let's collide together and work and build a good Nigeria for next generation. We cannot be here forever. On that purpose, it's only we can move forward. And I hope God will help us.
Thank you so much, Dr. Raymond Sowemimo. Thank you so much. This was so insightful. I learned so much today. I would like for you to give us a tour of your school so people can get to see your school. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Why would you want me to sleep with another man?
One desk, certification from the state of Texas, we operate the school, we have the house for ACLS. They know how to draw very well. They dispose the blood in that place there. It's about hazard. And the teacher sit down here and show them how to do it. How to work them down, pellicle, temperature, everything they do here. There's nothing, circulatory system. Show them how to the system, how they go to everything. Here they know how to help the patient who was sick. They can show them what nerve they need to work on. They will teach them about endocrine system, biology, CLS, CPR, CPR for EKG, for heart problems. Then we get out ACLS with the cadaver, we monitor them. We go to station, show them how the heart behaves. If they're hypertensive, if they have the tachycardia landing station, then the tachycardia means that it's fast. If your heart is fast, yeah, if your heart is slow, we show them what they know to.
You do help your students when they graduate.
Yeah.
You help them with placements with jobs.
We got job preserve assistant for them to work in nursing home. And so that when they came here, resume was attached to them on email.
Oh wow.
You have to help them, yeah.
That's
part of my
good.
job. Thank you. I want to thank all the NABN TV for that great contribution to our community. I want to thank you for giving us the knowledge to be able to transfer to the community about medication. in medical field and also help our country, Nigeria. I want to thank you for sacrifice. I want to thank you for your support, and I want you to continue to do this for other places so that I can be able to go in the same pace. God bless Nigeria and God bless NABN TV. Thank you.
Raymond Sowemimo,
yes,
for showing us around your school. It's amazing what you're doing, educating people and putting people where work is. Yes, it's really important. And for our viewers, if you're in the Houston area and you need to learn EKG, phlebotomy, ultrasound, EKG, CPR, he's the person to reach out to. Do you have our website that they can go to?
Our website is AvalonMedicalEducation.com.
Okay.
AvalonMedicalEducation.com. And the phone is 713-272-6820. 713-272-6820. And my email is AvalonHealthcareHouston@yahoo.com. AvalonHealthcareHouston@yahoo.com. You are welcome anytime.
Thank you so much. So thank you so much for staying with us today on Talk with NABN. I know you've learned so much from Dr. Raymond Sowemimo. He's very knowledgeable. It was a very insightful interview. We hope that you join us next time on Talk with NABN. And thanks to our producer, Moses Adedeji. And if you know anyone who should be on this show, who's also very knowledgeable and has a lot to offer, please reach out to us at nabntv@gmail.com. Because we want to feature people who can educate our viewers. So please reach out to us if you know anyone or you want to be featured on this show because you're doing so much in the community and we need to recognize people who are doing good. Reach out to us at nabntv@gmail.com. Again, my name is Joy Adedeji. Thank you for watching.
NABN TV, inspiring a new generation.